MG.
Yes, the MG Cyberster. We've been excited about this.
MG in an MG.
MG and MG. We've been...
Yo, MG, I heard you like MGs. We put MG in an MG.
That's a solid indicator click, isn't it, for a start? Listen to that.
It is. So, what do we think? It's quite Teutonic in here. It's quite Germanic in here, isn't it? It's
got very Audi-style indicator and wiper stalks, I have to say.
It's quite a pleasant place to sit, though.
It is.
Quite nice, I think. We've got some nice materials. There's a grab handle here if things get a little bit leery later on.
You'd mentioned just before we started filming, this is very super, in fact, in the way that it feels, isn't it?
That bit almost seems very McLaren to me, I think. Maybe. We've got some obliterated carbon fibre, or whatever they call it, forged. Why is it beeping? Why do cars beep? You went for a gear change there, didn't you?
I did go for a gear change.
Well, the good news is what was a massive puddle is now just a reasonable puddle. So, hey, the sun's come out.
It is.
We've got sunglasses on.
We do.
Life is good.
We were tempted to have the roof down as well, but it does keep absolutely tipping it down, as we know, so... We're going to go left.
As we should. We've been down this road a few times, haven't we? Because you keep going this way instead of turning left to go back in.
That's right.
No, left. Beep.
I'm not sure why. There we are. Now it's speed limit. It's not that. Who knows? This is the thing with modern cars. They beep to tell you everything. It takes some time to try and figure out how to turn it off. We don't have that time. So, here we go. Got blind spot monitoring. I do really like this dash where it wraps around the driver. And the same with the clusters. It's all driver focused. It actually feels really nice.
So what have we got on the steering wheel? We've got a steering wheel button on the steering wheel. So just as MG is in his MG, on his steering wheel, yeah, the steering wheel. What does that button do?
This one says Super Sport. I've pressed it.
Has anything changed?
Yes, we've become a Super Sport. Here we go. Whoa, it's got faster. Well, that picked up speed far faster than I was expecting.
But we have on the display, I don't know if you can see that, we have a rev counter again.
We do have a rev counter.
Please focus on driving.
I'm literally looking at what I'm driving.
Yes, but please focus on it.
Is it because I've got sunglasses on?
But at the moment we're doing 0 RPM, which is a bit odd. Is this some kind of power? It's not a rev counter, is it? It's a power meter.
Yes, I'll put my foot down a tad. Let me slow down a bit.
Is it percentage of the power you're using, I suppose?
Yeah, exactly. So as I touch the throttle, it just picks itself up. So there we go, from 68 to 70 miles an hour. Now I am stuck at 70. There we go, perfect. 69.
Why is it bonging?
Genuinely have no idea. Feels very pleasant to hold. This feels the right size to me. Having driven everything today that's had really chunky steering wheels, or really octagonal steering wheels, or square steering wheels.
I say it's a flat bottom steering wheel, which is quite a nice shape, isn't it?
It is. And it's really nice lines, this car. You can see the haunches of it in the rear view mirrors.
Just out for, oh my god, there's a lorry and a big puddle and we have the roof down like a pair of twins. Let's go out for a nice leisurely country drive. It's nice and sedate. It's an EV. You're taking the sights and the sounds.
You can hear everything,
possibly
actually.
The smells. You can hear the countryside. Plus, it can do this. Which is quite nice. But more. We press this button and we can go for a nice sedate drive in the countryside. We can enjoy the sights and the sounds and go past a lorry with the roof down and get wet because we're a pair of twats. But we can also do this. That is a hell of a difference. I like the way the seatbelt ties as well when you're pressing them. That is a hell of a transformation button, isn't it? When you press that, that turns it from quite a docile, wafty, nice tootle around to something that's really quite savage. I like this button. It's like the button in the
Ioniq 5.
Ioniq 5. It's like that button, that nice red button on the right-hand side of the steering wheel means it's a good car, I think. I can hear some form of aircraft just over us.
That would be an Apache there, just chasing us along.
We've been chased by an Apache. Should we have a drag race with the Apache?
Yes, I think
3, 2, 1. Twisties.
It doesn't, but I will say this as a serial convertible owner, if you're tall, and I'm not tall, but you are taller than me, the roof, the windscreen height is pretty low, so you do get a bit of buffeting.
Yeah, I would like to be sat a couple of inches while you beeping. I would like to sit a couple of inches lower if I'm honest, but
you can't.
That's all we have on the seat, so unless we get the angle grinder out, I think that's about all we've got.
Basically still off the battery, I think. There's that helicopter. I think he's won.
I could drive you through the puddle, couldn't I?
Thank you. No.
See, I was really nice to you there.
Well, one thing we've noticed about this driver focus cabin is the passenger controls are just down here for the climbing, which is all good because I don't have to lean over to get them. We've learned this because, well, Jim kept pressing the button making my side of the cabin hot.
That's a cheeky little bit of a jape and a cable.
Yes.
We'll just point something out though. It's 23% battery left for about a quarter. 38 mile range. That's not very good.
Ooh. But how has it been driven?
Well, possibly like this. Possibly explains the slight lack of range on it. But actually, yes, 160 miles on a full charge isn't that good. But I think that's probably because lots of people have pressed the red button and then put their foot down with it, which is exactly what we've done. Good friends, I've taken a racing line through there.
Well, if you drive it onto your wagon, what I suggest you do is take it all the way down to the bottom to come all the way back up. And just see, hey, once we give you the keys, it's yours. It's yours, just don't crash it.
Well, to be honest, yesterday I have one.